Okay, now every once in a while, I'll see something and it'll spark whatever activity center in my brain is responsible for new ideas, and bam, I'll have a flash of genius and think of something incredibly new, like what's coming up next. So I was up at Mount Hood in Oregon one lovely day in September, and I saw a helicopter towing a water bucket for fighting forest fires, and I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to ride in that? Then the next day, I was watching TV, and I saw another picture of someone being flown around hanging underneath a helicopter. And once again, I thought, man, that would be a real cool experience. And it was maybe a week later, I saw this and thought, there it is. That's what you need. Tow it behind a helicopter. Much, much better view. But the problem is, no one wants 80-mile-an-hour wind blast in their face. So then I saw this, and my vision was complete. And I figured, hey, remove the front and rear wings, and you'll have the perfect vehicle. Okay, so here we have the helicopter torpedo, and it's pretty straightforward. This could seat like two adults, maybe three. And as you can see, the visibility in this would be absolutely outstanding. And there'd be virtually no noise except a little wind, and you'd hear in the distance the thumping of the helicopter blades, but you could talk, you could whisper to the person sitting next to you. You wouldn't need headphones. And yeah, once you get inside, the helicopter would just tow it away. Now, if you're in a helicopter that develops a mechanical issue and it's going to crash, well, everyone on board is going to die. Just ask Kobe Bryant's family. They know that tragically, unfortunately. However, the people in the pod, all you have to do is pull a little handle, or the pilot would, and it would release the pod. And when it released it, it would pull a parachute out just like a static line on a paratrooper. So there would be virtually no chance of the parachute not deploying. And at the same time the parachute deploys, two inflatable floats would inflate on the bottom to cushion your landing on the ground, or to allow it to float if you landed on water. Now there's another fabulous opportunity here, and that would be in the event of disasters like Hurricane Helene and Milton, and you've got people totally stranded in areas where maybe because there's too many trees or the ground is uneven or it's all water, helicopter just can't land. All you have to do is pop off the front door, and then, oh, I lost one of the rungs to my ladder. You'd have this little ladder attached like so, and now this could land on the water, on the land, by a helicopter that's still 100 feet in the air. People hop in, you take off, you fly away. And your ability to come in quickly and evacuate people would be much faster than like lowering a sling on a winch that can only lift up one person at a time. So yeah, here you've got a dual purpose vehicle. On the one hand, it's a fabulous recreation and tourist device. And on the other hand, it's a life-saving device. So it's kind of cool when you can have a one product that can have such incredible dual purpose. So yeah, I am looking for some investors to come on board. I could actually have one of these ready for testing in about 3 months for a very small amount of money. So yeah, if anyone's interested, you gotta talk to me, because I think this would be absolutely cool. Um, like here in Oregon, the Columbia River Gorge is one of the most beautiful places in the world, and you could hop in this thing in Troutdale, Oregon, go zipping up the Columbia River through the gorge, 200 feet above the water, up to Hood River or the Dalles, turn around and come back. And it would just be absolutely the coolest thing in the world. So thank you. And this pod I've designed is perfectly suited for the Robinson R-44 helicopter, because there's a whole lot of these in service, like over 5,000. I think they've built maybe 5,600. And it's the perfect helicopter as far as its capacity for weight. But you notice those rear windows are so tiny, you can barely see anything because they're so small.